Hey everybody, it's Matt from Junior Horror Movies, and welcome to my end of the month haul for my pickups of horror DVDs and Blu-rays for the month of May. Yes, finally gonna get this going, and it's gonna be busy soon around here, so I want to show you what I picked up, and let me know what you thought, especially some of the films I have not seen, and all that fun jazz. So, yeah, let's get started. Now, with, this haul, I picked up some Scream Factories from Hamilton Books. They had a huge sale some were pretty cheap. So, of course, I had to jump on some of these Scream Factory ones that I did not own. And one of them, of course, is called The Axe Murders of Vasilla. I've seen it before. I like the movie. This was like $3.99 at Hamilton Books. So, of course, I had to snag that. Fun film. I actually liked it. Finally scored in my collection. I've been at this movie for a while. It's way out of print. It goes for insane money. And fucking the Dark Force Entertainment website actually had a copy in stock. They actually had 4. And they sold out so damn quick. I was actually quick enough to snag a copy. And of course, that is Butcher Baker Nightmare. I was surprised. It also goes by the title of Night Warning. It has reversible cover art that's in there. So finally, Butcher Baker Nightmare is in the collection. And it wasn't that cheap. It was kind of like, I was on $40. But again, free shipping. And not the eBay prices, which are insane. So, had to grab it. Alright, next. From Scream Team Releasing. I did a review on this, so check it out. And it's called Cherokee Creek. Fun-ass flick. It's a Bigfoot movie, so definitely check this out if you're into Bigfoot movies. Had a great time with it, a lot of fun. For DVD, I picked this up this is from 2003. I actually had fun with it. The reviews say it's horrible, but it's a low budget movie. And that's called Dark Walker. It's like a weird killer scarecrow type film. Very bloody, very gory. Fun, like supernatural slasher. Very low budget, but a lot of fun. All practical effects. So yeah, if you're into that stuff, highly recommend it. Dark Walker, pretty cool, cheap DVD. Also, I got one to I did a video back from the horror garage sale that I went to. And of course, I scored a copy of Dawn of the Dead, the old Anchor Bay edition, for $10 for my buddy Chris. He hooked me up awesome. So thank you, Chris. So glad to finally have that in the collection. Looks great. Alright, this is a German Blu-ray, and that is called The Day of Reckoning. This is, I think, a Sci-Fi Channel movie that never got a release in the US. It just was on TV for a while, and then disappeared. So pretty much a lot of your Sci-Fi Channel movies end up big over in Germany. You get Blu-rays, all that shit, and for some reason we get left out. But this looks like a cool monster movie. I saw the trailer. Bad CGI, yes, but it's Sci-Fi Channel. So I can sit there, turn your brain off type movie, and go from there. So Day of Reckoning, that looks pretty fun. From SRS Cinema, I picked up Deadly Playthings. This was from their, I think it was a Kickstarter from them. So, killer doll movie. Can't wait to give that one a watch. From Severin, we picked up Death Warmed Up. I didn't get the slipcover, but that's okay. I like this artwork a lot better. That's the old VHS artwork, too. And I love it. This is a very gory movie, so if you're into that kind of stuff, alright. This is another one of those Hamilton book pickups. This was $2.99 for a Scream Factory Blu-ray. $2.99. That is the Doctors and the Devils. Don't know much about it. Saw Scream Factory for dirt ass cheap. So of course, thank you Hamilton Books. Picked this one up. From Soundgarden, got a couple of their pickups as well. This was dirt cheap for a TV show. It only lasted one season. I guess HBO cut it. So if anybody's seen the show, let me know. That is the TV show Dracula. This was like I think $5.99 or something. So I said, you know what? What the hell? Why not? Get a Dracula TV show. I think it only lasted one season and they cut it. So who knows? We'll see what happens. If I like it, I like it. If it sucks, well, that sucks. Picked up one of the Elvira movie macabres. This was dirt cheap at FYE. Has the Doomsday Machine and the Werewolf of Washington. I don't own any of these Elvira ones. I know a lot of people have been picking them up, so I figured, what the hell? I don't own these two movies. And what really bugs me when you buy used DVDs, these fucking hole punches through the barcode. I don't know why it is. It just bugs the hell out of me. You can't scan them into my database. I can't add them in. It's weird. Stop doing that. So I'll probably pick up the rest of these at some point. So, gotta love the Elvira films. Another Hamilton Books one. This one was actually a little more expensive at $7.99. And that, of course, is The Evictors. You can get this on the Town That Dreaded Sundown original. But it's kind of cool having its own single release. Which, in fact, I still need to pick up the Town That Dreaded Sundown original. Thank you for reminding me. Because I need that. Picked up, this was, I think, another cheap one at FYE or something. And that is the Frankenstein Theory. I don't know much about it. It looks pretty cool. Like a found footage looking for real-life Frankenstein. If anybody's seen it, please let me know. Upgrade, Ghost of Mars. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes. This was dirt cheap. It was like $8 for the Blu-ray. Now, the only reason why I bought this because I'm a big Godzilla fan. And I have the DVD, so I don't know, I did it. And that's the Godzilla 4K Steelbook. Still sealed right now, so I gotta put in a plastic or something. I have the DVD, but it's a different DVD case. It says Monster Edition and doesn't have the eyeball. I figured, you know what, I'll grab this just because I'm a Godzilla fan, and that's the only reason. Alright. Picked up Greta. This looked interesting, like a cool thriller. The trailer got me intrigued about this one woman who kidnaps this other girl. Looks like she tortures her and, drugs her and everything. So we'll see how it goes. If anybody's seen Greta, let me know. Just like a cool little thriller. We'll see how it is. This is another, I think it was a Indiegogo or Kickstarter from the Sleaze Box. There's the Heartbreak Killer. This just looks interesting. So yeah. If anybody watched their copy, let me know. Heartbreak Killer. I love the whole putting the gun in his mouth. From Walmart. Headhunter. Wasn't bad. I wish a lot of the scenes were shown. But a lot of when he goes out and kills the monsters, nothing's shown. He just goes out, comes back with the head, and puts them on spikes. But it was very creepy. There are 4 characters in the movie. The father, the daughter, the horse, and also one character known as the head. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. Actually, it was decent. Gave it a second watch. Had more fun with it. So, very atmospheric. If you're looking for all action and craziness, you're not going to get that. But you're going to get a cool atmospheric type film. Another Walmart pickup, which I don't recommend. That is Hoarders. I'm actually not going to put this in the collection. Just wanted to show it off. It was mostly a comedy with hardly any horror at the end. But they just stretched the comedy. It just kept going and going. I found myself bored. I found myself, playing on my phone more. Wondering when's the horror going to happen. They mixed, Hoarders and home building networks to make this movie. Overdid it, I think, so I wasn't a fan. So, unfortunately, not staying in the collection. That's going to the side. Another FYE pickup, The Hole. Never seen it. If you let me know what your thoughts, if you've seen it. I've heard some good things about it, so The Hole. Another Hamilton Books pickup, another $3.99er, yes. And that is The House on Willow Street. I actually have seen this one, and I actually enjoyed it. This one was about a bunch of kidnappers who kidnapped this girl for ransom, and she has a past. If I want to say like a past, or she has something special to her. So yeah, that was pretty cool. I actually liked House on Willow Street. Another pickup from the horror garage sale, that is Inhabited. Looks like a cool little creature feature movie. Still haven't watched it yet, so at some point I will. I picked this up to save some room because I had some of these on DVD and I needed to condense. So I found this cool Kung Fu Zombies 7 movie collection. This has Shaolin vs. the Evil Dead, Shaolin vs. the Evil Dead 2, Kung Fu Zombie, We're Going to Eat You, which some of those I already have, so I can actually condense. It's got Kung Fu from Beyond the Grave, another one I can remove. And it's got Spirited Killer 2 and Spirited Killer 3, which I didn't know about those movies. I gotta see what Spirited Killer 1 looks like before I dive into the other two. So this is another Mill Creek DVD. But again, it's got a bunch of Kung Fu zombie movies. They're fun to watch. So I'll save some room. This one came like right at the beginning of the month. So I was like, ah. But that is Masters of Dark Shadow. This one is a documentary on the gentleman who did Dark Shadows. So Dan Curtis. So can't wait to get that one to watch at some point. Picked up Meatball Machine. This was cheap on Amazon. So I figured, you know what, might as well pick that up. And of course, I picked up Meatball Machine 2. They were both cheap. I think they were $8.99. I've seen the first one. Never saw the second one. I know the first one's very gory and destructive, which is awesome. You know how Asian horror is. Again, sorry for the glare. But if you've seen part 2, let me know. So I can't wait to maybe do like a double feature or something. Next, from Scream Team Releasing. Tried to get this one up. I haven't watched it yet. But it's called Murder Made Easy. I guess it's about a couple inviting certain people over to the house and murdering them. We'll see how it goes. If anybody's watched it, let me know. I just did an unboxing, so I just wanted to put it in the update. Of course, there's Night of the Demons 3. So check out that quick little update video. Thank you, Will, for doing the contest, and I'm glad I won. So I finally own this in my collection. Whew. I'm not going to say my phrase that I always say in every freaking video. Night of the Living Dead Upgrade. I've had this DVD. This is the remake with Tom Savini directing. So I finally picked up the Blu-ray. Picked up the Prodigy. Looks like a cool killer kid flick. If anybody's seen it, let me know. Love to hear your thoughts. Alright, from this is the Nim Universe film. And Christopher R. Mim. He does a lot of cool throwbacks to like the 50s and 60s horror. So this one is called The Queen of Snakes. Kind of reminds me of the Lizard Woman or Reptile type style. So I can't wait to give this one a watch. His stuff is pretty fun. He's starting to put his stuff out on Blu-ray, so definitely check out his website for sure. From Artsploitation, we have Rondo. Looks like they say it's a part black comedy, part slasher, and part homage to Grindhouse. So we'll give this one a watch. This is a US release, so we'll see how this one is. I'll probably do a review on that soon. From from Sci-Fi Channel, had to grab it. Sand Serpents, it's fun. Kind of reminds me of Tremors and everything. They actually talk certain things of like how Tremors acted and everything with these giant, huge, really big worms. So yeah, it's fun. This one's another one from Soundgarden. Finally grabbed Saturday the 14th. Fun horror comedy. I like them. They're cheesy. Came from eBay. Shake, Rattle, and Roll 8. Yes, this is part 8. This is another Filipino type horror anthology. Again, I think there's either 15 or 16 of these fucking films. But I've been after part 8 because there's a cool creature feature in this one about a bunch of guys on a subway, and this monster comes out and starts ripping out their hearts and everything. It sounded really cool. The trailer looked pretty good. I wanted to check it just for that. I found it dirt cheap on Amazon. Been sitting on my wish list forever, and finally a cheap copy popped up, so I grabbed it. From Soundgarden again. This was for $2.99. Said why not? It's some guy who kills people. I don't know anything about it. If you've seen it, let me know your thoughts on this one. So it's pretty cool. Had to grab it. Tarantula. Got all my giant killer bug movies, and I'm a little late for the party on it, but finally owning Tarantula on Blu. This one was a lot of fun. If you like stuff during Halloween and everything, and that is the Terror of Halloween's Eve. This was actually a lot of fun about a kid who gets bullied. He's into special effects. He's into horror and everything. He gets picked on, beat up. So he somehow summons this evil demon called the Trickster, who is played by Doug Jones. And of course, he says, I wish to scare them to death. So of course, he lures these bullies into his house. And of course, the Trickster is now picking them off one at a time in these really cool ways. A lot of cool throwback to 80s horror in here. Had a lot of fun. Even a cameo by frickin' Eric Roberts is in this. But highly recommend it. If you like this kind of stuff, this was a lot of fun. It's all practical. There's a cool practical monster at the end, which I thought looked pretty badass. So, a lot of fun. Terror of Halloween's Eve. Another one from Hamilton Books for $3.99. The Toolbox Murders Part 2. I don't know. Decided to grab it. It was for $3.99. I have the original. I don't have the remake. So I said, I'll grab this one for now. See how that goes. If anybody's seen it, let me know. And last but not least, an upgrade. I had the old DVD, the Dark Skies DVD. So I grabbed the Kino Lorber of Trilogy of Terror. Can't wait. I think they're putting out part 2. So I'm definitely buying part 2 when that hits to upgrade that bootleg. So yeah, Trilogy of Terror, awesome little anthology. And that is it, guys. That is it for my end of the month haul. This is the pickups for my month of May. Let me know in the comments down below your thoughts, the ones I have not seen, or if you've seen and everything and you just want to talk, please do. I'd like to read the comments and reply. Alright guys, thanks very much for watching. Have yourself a good day. Stay out of trouble. Peace.